if you would still like to see these videos, even if they're void of... Not in particular, I'm just making a video. Do you reckon I could get escorted tour or something?
Okay, do you want to go back out to the public side of it? This is a private car park.
Okay, it's publicly accessible though.
I'll come and speak to you in a sec, but obviously this is my private car, etc.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so I was just saying, if nothing happens, but all it takes is one job's worth to make a video. That's all it takes. Any auditor knows this. All it takes, it's just timing. Let's go over there, man. Let's go over there. Let's see if we can engage her and actually give you guys something to watch. Go where? There's a kid in the back. Yeah, how can I help you?
How can I help you?
I don't need any help.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Yeah, don't worry about that. I don't need to. I'm not required to identify. Who are you? A police officer? Like.
The scene begins with the auditor calmly filming, pointing out how a single, jobs-worth officer can turn an ordinary moment into content. As he approaches a plainclothes officer in the car park, the tension forms immediately. She refuses to identify herself, avoids showing her warrant card, and keeps insisting he step to the front of the station. The auditor challenges her authority while remaining polite, questioning jurisdiction and implied access. Her body language grows defensive, showing nerves as he keeps pressing for transparency. This early interaction sets the stage for everything that follows.
You're giving directives. I'm wondering whether you've got any sort of jurisdiction or...
Okay, and you're asking questions, and I wonder about the same for you.
Okay, but I'm not giving directives.
I'll come and talk to you around the front.
I'm not giving any directives though.
I'll come and talk
No,
to you
no,
around
I'm good.
the
I'm
front.
good here, you know.
So I'm not being confrontive or anything.
But who
this
are you though?
Yeah, I am a police officer.
May I please see your warrant card?
No.
Why not?
Come and speak to me around the front.
I can speak to you here. Are you not required to show me your warrant card?
Not right now. Not
Well,
on
you've
duty.
just identified as a police
Yeah, I
officer.
am a
So how do
police
I know you're a
officer.
police officer? You're in
I
plain
am a police
clothes.
officer. I'm not in plain clothes. I'm just arriving at work.
I would really expect you to identify.
Okay. Well, let me go.
You do
and
work
put
for a
my
public
uniform
service.
on.
I don't need to. I'm not interested in seeing you in uniform. I just
Okay.
want to know who I'm
Come
speaking
and speak
to.
to me around the front, and I'll speak to you.
Well, why can't we speak here?
Because we're in the car park for the police station.
So we're arguing over what tarmac, like which part of the tarmac.
You're clearly aware that this is a car park.
Yeah, I understand that it's a private
Yeah.
car park. I know it is,
Okay,
but
so
there's
then
an
do you wanna
implied
step
right of
off?
access. No, I don't need to step off. No. Why would I step off?
Because you don't need to be here. You have
Well,
What-
maybe in your opinion, I feel
Okay.
like I need to be here.
Okay,
I want to be here.
Why?
You shouldn't restrict my movement, like,
Why do you need to be here?
because this is what I want to do. I don't need to have a reason.
Okay.
Okay, would you please identify? I don't want to have to keep asking. Like, you should really do it like immediately, if possible. Like, if it's practicable.
If it's practicable. Right
it
now,
not?
like I said, I'm just arriving at work.
Okay.
I'm not in plain clothes. I'm just in my own
So
clothes.
what's your shoulder number?
My shoulder number, Delta Mike 266.
Okay.
All right.
You are kind of in plain clothes though.
I'm just in my own
Because I
jacket.
can't see.
Because
I
I'm
can't
arriving
see
at
your
work.
collar
like I
number. There's
explained
no way
you.
to identify you as an officer.
No, not yet.
Okay, if we're
Do you
happy
want to
with
come and
that.
step round the front?
No, I can't. I'm afraid.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stay, yeah, it's fine.
For what? Have you not got like a job to be getting on with?
Yeah.
So would it not
This
be?
is my job right
is it
now.
not in the public's interest to get on with your job?
So right now, I don't know who you are.
The officer keeps dodging basic questions, refusing to identify properly, and insisting he move, while offering no legal basis. He calmly points out the implied right of access and the fact that no signage restricts public entry. She becomes increasingly tense, worrying about number plates being filmed, while he repeatedly reassures her he's not hostile. The contrast is sharp, one side trying to escalate through uncertainty, the other maintaining composure and recording everything. Her frustration grows as he politely refuses to move, exposing how little clarity officers often have about rights on publicly funded property.
I don't know what your interest is here, and you haven't really explained yourself, so I'm going to wait.
I don't need to, do I?
What is your name?
What's your name?
I've already given you my identification number. What's your name?
Doesn't matter what my name is.
Okay.
I'm not required to give my name.
All right.
So, like, stop being so tense. I'm not here for any trouble. Like,
I don't know, sir. I've never met you before. You won't
all
tell
right,
me
well,
who
let's
you
go
are,
on things.
and I don't know why you're filming, and you're filming number plates of cars.
I'm not
in the
filming
car
number
park.
plates. Well,
You were. I saw you. If I watch that video back, I'd be able to see you filming.
no, you're not
number
going to watch
plates.
it back.
But if I did,
Yeah.
I saw you filming number plates. You don't need to be doing
Okay,
that.
chill. Like, honestly, I'm not hostile at all. Like, I want to put you at ease. Yeah, I know, but you just seem a bit tense. Like,
You're a bit frustrating, that's why.
okay, well, it's not a crime to be frustrating.
All right, are you going to leave?
No. I'm not here for any trouble. Just let me get on with what I need to do.
What are you doing and what do you need to do?
I need to
understand.
film.
What are you filming, sir?
Anything I like.
Okay, this isn't public property.
I understand.
This is a private
I know,
car
but it becomes a
park.
public place as there's an implied right of access. The other side, it says no unauthorised people beyond that point. So there's signage there, and obviously I know that there's no implied right of access, so I know I can't go there.
Okay.
This place, there isn't any signage, so I can be here. Does that make sense?
Okay, but I don't understand why you need to be here.
Because this is a police station.
This is a private car park.
Yeah.
You know you've come through the barrier.
So,
you know you're around in the private
so who
car
owns
park.
all this property then?
It's the car park for the police
So
station.
does
as you well know.
Sussex Police own this, or do they lease this? Do you have an occupational lease for this place, or do you actually does Sussex
As
Police
you well
actually
know,
own the property?
I have no idea.
All right. Well, you should really know before kind of giving directives and stuff. Like, if you don't know, then you shouldn't be telling me where to go and stuff.
Okay. What I need you to do though is come and speak to me around the front.
No, we don't need to speak
here.
around the front. Other than that, you okay? You look like you want to eat your food and get on.
just
You don't need.
arriving
You
at
seem
work.
very nervous. Like, there's no need to be nervous. I'm not here for any trouble.
Another officer arrives, professional, calm, and instantly more confident in explaining things. He identifies himself properly, unlike the first officer. The auditor challenges the claim that the area is private, pointing out again the lack of signage, the public access, and the legal definition of implied access. The officer tries persuading him to move, but the auditor stands firm, highlighting how taxpayers fund the space, making it publicly accountable. Their exchange becomes more constructive, but the underlying battle remains, authority wanting control, and the auditor reminding them that rights don't disappear because a car park belongs to police.
I don't know that, so I've never met you before.
I know, but you need to go on based on what you do know. I feel like I am trying to put you at ease.
Okay.
Do you not think I am? Like, I'm talking to you quite normally. Like, I'm not making any sudden sort of movement. I'm calm. I've told you I'm not hostile.
Okay. But you're here, and I would like to speak to you, but around the front of the police station.
But
You don't need
what
to
could
be here.
I possibly do here?
I don't know, but I don't know your intentions. This is.
I don't
a
have any
police
bad
station.
intentions.
You can understand why I might be concerned that you're filming around a police station and filming number plates of cars.
Hello mate, you alright?
Hello.
How are we doing?
Yeah, not so bad.
Very good.
I'm just
Yeah,
explaining to her that I have a right to be here.
Well, not this bit here.
No, I do. It's
no,
publicly accessible.
This-
The other part, there's signage here. There isn't.
Yeah, but well, okay, well, I'm obviously going to let you know now that this bit isn't.
I know that it's private, yeah.
Yeah,
But
so-
there's an implied right of access, so I can
Not
be
to this
here.
bit, you need to go
No,
around
there,
the
of
front.
course there's an implied right of access. Did I hop over a fence to get here?
No.
My car can't come here.
Yeah.
There's a barrier for cars,
Yeah.
not for pedestrians, and there's no signage, so I can be here. Under the Criminal Justice Act, I can be here.
No, and then I'm telling you that you can't.
Yeah, what you're telling me doesn't matter. Like, you can tell me all you like. I know that I can be here.
No, you can't.
Would you identify yourself, please?
Yeah, PC James London,
Thank you. And
Alright,
what's your
so-
collar number?
Charlie Mike 888.
And yourself, please?
Isa Servo, John Denny, 3675.
Listen, I'm not here for any trouble.
No,
I'm
I
not
know
here
you're
to
not, I know
antagonise
you're not.
people. But I would ask you, please, not to ask me to leave this place because there's no signage.
Yeah.
There's an implied right of access.
But
I've
I can
told
tell
her.
you as much as you could tell me to leave your front garden. It's
No,
quite
that's
access
different
like a
though.
stroll.
That's
It's not
different though.
No,
It's
not.
absolutely different.
Because this bit, so you need to go back round to the front. You
I'm
can
can't,
film
I'm afraid.
all day around, as long as you like round the
No, I
front.
can't.
but you
So
do
we're going
need
to
go
argue
round.
over a bit of tarmac. This is a police station. You have an occupational lease for this place. in order to do a service for the public.
Yeah.
So as a taxpayer, I have a right to be here. Do you understand that? Sussex Police don't own this property. This property is leased off of somebody else using tax money. So this place essentially becomes a public place, not like your front garden. It becomes under the Criminal Justice Act. Under the Criminal Justice Act.
The debate becomes more technical as the auditor brings up legal sections, property leases, public access rules, and police overreach. The officer acknowledges some of his points, but still tries to justify moving him. The first officer continues interrupting, escalating tension, while the second officer patiently de-escalates. The auditor stays firm, explaining he is documenting rights, not causing trouble, and that he cannot simply walk away because officers feel uncomfortable. This part shows a rare dynamic. One officer genuinely trying to reason, while another creates unnecessary pressure through emotion instead of law.
It becomes a public
No,
place.
you're all right on a lot of the bits you're doing, but
Okay.
a little bit you're going a bit wrong as well.
I understand it's private property, but I can be here.
No, you
Are we
can't.
really just going to argue over a bit of time? Well, it's not an offence, is it?
Coming here today, really.
I want to exercise my right to film.
Yeah, but you're entitled to it, but you do need to do it around the front.
And if I don't,
Then I'll have to escort you around.
you won't be escorting me.
We'll have to.
Well, I'm going to resist.
You're going to resist.
Yeah.
Because we can use, obviously, force to remove people from...
I know you can. Well, I'm
Yeah.
preparing myself. We don't really need to be getting hands-on and stuff.
no,
We're having a
I
cordial
agree.
conversation.
Yeah.
So there's no need to put hands on me. I'm not
I
hostile.
don't really want to be quite
Well, then let's not do it then.
So then you need to go back.
You're
Why?
talking about wasting
What am I
public
doing?
Money, all the time we're talking to you.
Yeah,
we're
at
not
your
able to do our
your
job,
discretion,
are we?
you've come out here to do this.
No, I arrived at work while you filmed me arriving in my private car.
Okay, and you've chosen to engage with me.
Yeah, obviously.
And I've tried to allay your suspicions.
You haven't actually. 'Cause you
See,
haven't given us your
don't put
details.
hands on me. That will be an assault,
haven't given us your
and I can sue
details.
you in a civil court for that. Well, I'm not committing an offence, am I?
No. But we could... So, understand that people can remove people from their property. Yeah.
Lawfully eject someone, yes.
Yeah. And obviously we are members of Sussex Police.
Yeah, but
so therefore,
Sussex Police don't own this property. This is the point I'm trying to make.
I think actually they do own this.
No, they don't.
It's
They
not
lease
this
it.
one,
They lease
so
it.
I know they probably lease a lot of them, but I'm pretty sure this one's actually
Okay, well, until you're 100% sure, I wouldn't
matter if
want to
we lease it
launch
anyway,
with
still-
with assaults and stuff. Listen, you can it's not a personal thing. If you want to put hands on me, that's
You
fine.
don't need to be here.
But it's just not a good idea.
Why don't you just film around the front and just before the police
Because
come?
I'm trying to prove a point by being here.
Yeah,
what
you're
point?
trying
What
to
is
get...
the point?
I'm not.
So you can get some footage on your YouTube channel.
Well, if that's what you think it is, then... Alright, well, we need to make a decision because I'm not moving.
No, we've got, as you well know, you're talking about wasting police time.
You feel a bit,
wasting
you
public
feel more calm now, yeah?
No,
Earlier you was a
you're-
little bit tense,
you're
but
quite,
now you seem like you've calmed down a bit
No, I
now.
haven't. You make me quite tense. I don't know your intentions. I don't know what... I've arrived at work in a safe...
Here the discussion shifts to intentions, safety, and the fear officers have about number plates being filmed. The auditor calmly explains there's nothing harmful he can do with a registration number except check MOT status. But the officers bring up extreme scenarios like terrorism. He dismantles those fears logically, pointing out that the public can enter freely, keys were found unsecured, and the lack of signage contradicts their safety claims. The second officer tries to find a middle ground while the first continues interrupting, showing the difference between de-escalation and ego-driven policing.
environment, which is the car park for
He's
where
got
I
a good
work.
idea of what my intentions are.
What, to
Would repeat
frustrate
it.
people?
Well,
you
I
want
do.
to come and make
But I
this
don't
sort
know
of
that. I've never
argument,
met
so
you. You're not giving your details.
No, I mean not necessarily. No, I'm here to exercise my right to film in a public place.
You're trying to
This
get
isn't a
confrontation,
public
right?
place.
Well, no,
sir.
because I have a right to do this.
This
So
isn't a
you
public
this is
place.
your discretion. You engaging with me.
This is not a public place.
It becomes a public place under the Criminal Justice Act, 1972, Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act. It absolutely does. I haven't jumped any walls, and there's no signage. It's that simple. It's that
You now
simple.
are understanding. Now you understand it's not a public place. We've explained that to you, so we're now asking.
So
you
I'm
to
doing
do-
what? I'm trespassing, am I?
Yes.
It's a civil matter.
Yes.
Yes, but we can use...
And it's not aggravated because I'm not disrupting,
but
obstructing.
we, as employees of Sussex Police, can use force to remove you back round the corner.
What, for someone for what, just walking around filming?
It's the same as if I was trespassing in your front garden, you could remove
Yeah,
me.
but it's
from your
different.
front
It's different, isn't
like
it?
I've said to you since I met you, I don't understand your intentions.
Because all of this
You
is
have
paid
been
for by
filming
tax
number
money. My
plates,
garden isn't
and
paid
I
for by
saw
tax
you
money.
filming number plates of private
Okay, well, if you're so
cars.
concerned about your number plate, consider taking the
Not
bus
just
to
my
work.
number plate. I saw you
Why are the
filming these
cars not
ones while I
MOT?
was
Why are you
working.
so concerned? Are the cars not MOT? Like, what can I possibly do with your
I
plate?
don't know what you want to do. That's what I don't understand.
I can check its MOT and that's it. So unless the cars aren't MOT, there should be nothing to worry
I
about.
don't understand your intentions for doing
Right,
that.
there's no, and I
Why-
can't
if-
get any information out of a number plate
then
anyway.
why are you filming them? Why would you be gathering that information? That's what concerns me. And you could see why I'm concerned about that, couldn't you? You're gathering information. What will you do with that information? You're saying you can't do anything. Then why do you find it necessary? Why do you find it necessary to gather it? You're not listening.
Only the DVLA and yourselves can pull information. All right, listen, I don't want to force you into a situation where you're going to have to get hands-on. At the same time, I'm in a certain situation where if I back down, people are going to...
That'll be the best for everyone and we can all carry on our day.
Yeah, I understand that, but technically I do have a...
The auditor explains the reality of civil trespass versus criminal offenses, highlighting how police cannot lawfully use force unless behavior becomes aggravated, which he hasn't done. He emphasizes that the area is paid for by taxpayers and becomes a public place under certain laws. The second officer stays level-headed, working toward a peaceful outcome, while the first officer's interruptions repeatedly threaten to escalate everything. The auditor makes it clear he wants his rights respected, but doesn't want unnecessary force used. This tension between principle and practicality drives the heart of this segment.
Right to be here. So if I'm just having a conversation with him. If I could just finish what I'm saying, no, because I'm trying to come to some sort of resolution that's both parties are going to be happy with. So you understand partly what it is I'm doing here. I'm exercising my rights, civil rights. If I just walk out because you say so, people are going to say, oh well, you're not exercising your rights in a way that you should. At the same time, I don't want to have hands put on me, and
of course,
because you have been cordials. Does that make sense?
So why don't you just end your video, not post
Miss, can you stop interrupting every 2 minutes? You're interrupting. We're having a conversation. We're resolving the matter, and you just keep butting in.
Waited for you to
but the
start.
more you're doing this, it's making me a bit agitated, isn't it? You're trying to escalate the situation. I'm doing my best to de-escalate.
You don't have to post this. You could just end it. Think right today was
Yeah, well,
a good
guess what? I
day,
don't take orders
and
from
move
you,
along.
though. Yeah, but your feelings. I'm not going to make decisions based on your feelings. I don't care what you think. I can do this, and technically, I do have a right to be here.
What you're saying is you don't want to be seen to back down. Don't post it, back down today, and then do another day, for example.
Okay.
If it's all about your saving face, then I'm just
It's
saying,
not about. Listen, it's not all about saving face. What do I achieve? Either way, I'm probably going to get escorted off, aren't I?
I don't know what you're going to achieve.
So the outcome is still going to be the same, whether I like it or not. Clearly, you guys are very, very like. You like, this is very concerning for you, and this is a priority for you. Yeah, but I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I'm not doing anything, am I? Why? What can I possibly get from your vehicles?
You're filming registration plates.
Okay, okay. Say I filmed that red reg. Now what? What can I do with that? I can check its MOT and that's it.
But we don't know that you're not going to follow one of our colleagues home. That has happened before up in London. There was following Peter's Holmes home, and they were actually planning a terrorist attack on them.
Oh, were they?
It has happened.
Okay, so it has happened, has it? Okay.
Yeah.
So you should maybe consider taking the bus to work then, if there's such a terrorism
We can't,
risk.
The buses don't run to where I live at 11 o'clock tonight when I finish work late, so we can't do that.
Okay,
So,
well-
fair point, but that's not.
But any member of the public can just walk in. There were a pair of keys as well that were put right in front of the reception, just a pair of keys on the floor. I picked them up and gave them to one of the officers.
Thank you very much.
So clearly security isn't.
The standoff begins resolving. The second officer suggests a solution that allows both sides some dignity. The auditor explains he doesn't want to back down, but he also doesn't want to force officers into using hands when they've been mostly calm. The officers express concerns about potential risks, while the auditor keeps reminding them he has no bad intentions and is simply exercising civil rights. Eventually, he decides to comply out of respect for the officer who remained professional, pointing out how escalation is avoided when police choose communication over force.
Something like.
But that's probably a member of the public who's just dropped them off. As I say, film out the front for as long as you like. You can stay out there. I have no issues with that at all. But as I say, this bit is private.
All right, guys, I'm
You can go back around the corner.
gonna comply simply because he hasn't tried to put hands on me and he hasn't tried to escalate the situation. So on that basis, if I stay after he's kind of asked me several times, then it's me that's escalating the situation. Does that make sense? So if you remember at Stroud, the guy tried to put hands on me straight away, so that's why I didn't leave. But in the case of, what was your name?
James.
PC James.
Thank you, mate.
That's fine, but this lady, she's got a bit of like a, I don't know, like obviously you've de-escalated the situation, you've been very calm.
We've had a sensible conversation. It's fine. Some people, it happens. It's fine.
But she needs a little bit of kind of instruction on how to deal with the public, how to communicate with the public.
Well, we'll have a chat when we're in, but
So do you know, are you aware of what this is? Well, you understand it's a YouTube thing, but the more kind of how do I the term for what I'm doing?
Well, auditor as well.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that is.
yeah.
Have you had someone come here before?
Yeah, lots of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, obviously I've travelled a distance to come here, but
funny enough, the argument about the lack of signage here is
yeah, because there isn't any
no,
signage.
there isn't,
So
I agree, and I've raised it, and it's something that needs to definitely change. But
because I know I can't walk into the other bit because it said no unauthorised thing. So because I don't have any leverage that way. Do you understand? I can't come and do something if I got no leverage.
it's frustrating for me because if there was a sign there, it would be no argument.
Exactly.
But thank you, mate, for going.
All right, mate.
and doing that.
No worries.
Have a good day.
All right, you too.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
The auditor steps away, explaining to viewers why he chose to comply. He breaks down the difference between an officer approaching with aggression versus one approaching with calm professionalism. He emphasizes that if officers don't escalate, he won't escalate, but he will not reward intimidation. He acknowledges the pressure of being in such situations, where one wrong move can change the entire encounter. He ends by reminding viewers that courteous policing deserves courtesy in return, but rights must still be protected. The final outro reinforces the importance of filming, knowing the law, and holding authority accountable.